Cancer, welcome to your reading. Just some announcements. If you'd like a personal reading, those are available. I'll link to those in the comments. If you'd like to meet your spirit guide, I put together a free meditation to help you with that. I'll link to that in the comments. And I also go live Monday through Thursday, Eastern Standard Time, here on YouTube with a show called High Vibe Mornings. And I do free mini reads there, so come hang out. If you happen to be watching this on March 11th, this week, Wednesday and Thursday, I won't be able to do the show. But Monday through Thursday is the usual time of the show. Okay, so Cancer, it kind of looks like right now, wow, there's like an eruption growing within you. So, like, honestly, kind of all the cards are like indicating that you want love in your life. And it's definitely like friendship, companionship, but like also you want like love, like the love of your life. I'm not picking up romance, so I don't think for whatever, even though you're a water sign, Cancer, I'm not picking up that you're like, oh my God, let me love you. Here's the flowers. You know, you're not all like, I mean, you're not Mr. Suave romance, right? But you want like love because like you're taking a tumble and a fall in the Five of Lotuses, which so there's like a, I can't no, I actually kind of do need someone who cares if I slept well or not last night. I kind of do need someone to go out with and meet meals with. And it's kind of like the boys or the girls, the girly girls, like having your, friends like isn't kind of cutting it anymore. And it's like an eruption within you. It's kind of like this bubbling energy. And if you can't define what it is, know that this is what it is. Um, it's kind of like this moment of like I can't keep going on without love, but like honestly, like I don't think you're aware of it because you got the shore card here, and look at it. It's a shore. It's waves coming in, but like the shore isn't sand. It's like the stars. So you're like on rocky ground. You're on like ground you don't even know, and you've got a volcano crashing down on it. Like this is not fun. This is a not fun card, So like you may not even be aware that what you're really looking for right now is well, some of you are thoroughly admitting it to yourself, like, I do want love. Some of you are like just going through the emotions. It depends like what stage of the journey you're at. The eruption within you is like, whoa, I need to put focus time and energy on like love and relationships. And it's just like you're just starting to recognize like how important and vital that is. The career, the money, and all of that is good. You need that, but it's recognizing that that's not first and that that's not what makes you a good partner. It's recognizing that that's second because that's what helps you support, maybe be the provider for a family, but it's what helps you have money to have means to connect with people. So it's the connecting with people that comes first. The job, the status, the money is what helps you get maybe access to different people to connect with. It's what helps you give the money to be able to go do something with people to connect with the people. So you're just kind of like recognizing like, oh, I've had this like backwards. It looks like in the recent past, something happened between you and someone that we could use the word soulmate. It was definitely someone that was very like meaningful to you. It kind of looks like there was a little bit of like you pushing them away, like, no, you're distracting me from my career or whatever it was, but like no, I need this. No, I need this. When it's like you're now starting to just recognize the person just had a genuine curiosity about you and a genuine desire like to connect, and you are recognizing that hey, life was like better when they were in my life. It was a little bit more meaningful when they were in my life. um you're kind of just now recognizing like oh, that person was just like loving me, they were just being kind. Because and like whatever's going on right now in the moment, so this might still be indicating that you're recognizing, oh my God, that person just wanted to like hang out and have fun and have like love, go to the park together. Like that person, this might also mean though that you're moving through the emotions of that past person who was probably the person who awakened you that like love is important. And this might also indicate though that you have another new little honey bunny in your life. So it kind of could go either way. Do you got any more clarity for this card? Um, okay, so if it's the message is you don't need to be too clear, too blunt, too direct in your communication with the person. For some of you, if you're like, I don't think you're thinking of calling the past person though, if you got a new love. But what can happen is because on that side you recognize, oh, I never let the person know I liked them. I never told them when they were like shining it out their heart all the time. Now you're like, I'm looking for long term. Are you? So it's like, don't swing the pendulum too far the other way. It's because sometimes in the beginning, like the first, like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hangouts, just like hang out, vibe, see if you can vibe on a Sunday, see if you could vibe after work, see if you can like vibe on a day where you're both a little angry and grumpy about work, you know? And it is oh, I would love to find a long-term partner. Yeah, with the right person. Oh my God, this is the life I envision. Not a, do you want love? Do you see a future with someone like me? Like, do you see how you can like state what you want and still kind of vet them based on their reaction without like that over directness? Um, but like, cause someone's gonna be like, oh yeah, like I was just at my like nephew's baseball game. This was so fun. Oh, I can't wait to be doing that with my kids. Instead of, do you want children? What do you most like about them? Because sometimes if you bring it up casually, like the whole, oh, I saw my nephew his game, they could be like, oh my God, I don't want kids. You got your answer. But now you also still have it set up that like it could be a friend who might know someone who you're going to meet, or it could at least be a friend to get you out of your house. And now you're walking around the park, being seen out and about, and then it will be easier to start conversations with other people, you know. Um, but let's say it went the other way where you say, yeah, my nephew, they're like, oh my God, that sounds so fun. I was just at my niece's soccer game. It was so funny watching them. It could be like, okay, so you want kids then? Yeah, of course I do. Like you can be a little more smooth, be a little more suave, you know? Going into the near future, we got the unknown card. So it's kind of like you're just kind of like embracing. Yeah, you're just embracing like, okay, I'm not good at this like relationship thing. It's a uncomfortable area for me because when you go into the unknown, it's like an acknowledgement. This is a totally new journey for me. I know nothing about it. Even though I feel wobbly, I have that excitement slash nervousness coupled together. Whew, let's go. Like I might be taking a step that's not going to be good, but I want to go in this area. Or it's like I know this is probably going to be brutal because I have a lot to learn in this area, but let's go. It's kind of like if you haven't worked out for 3 years and then you have like a pro athlete team and your friend's like, buddy, just come work out with us. You're going to be shredded in no time. Those first 2 weeks of working out with those pro athletes is gonna hurt, but it probably might, will be the quickest way versus if you just go by yourself to the gym. So it's kind of like okay. Because ultimately you definitely like in theory have at least been able to grasp, conceptualize life is better when there's love in it. It looks like right now your personal power this month is to not focus on the anxiety that this is causing you. Because you could be like, I'm scared, I'm nervous, what do they do this? I'm not good at that. Instead, I'm not good at it. Just accept it. I'm not good at it, and that sucks I'm not good at it. And I can read as many books as I can about this. I'm recognizing that this is something that's not, what are those? Conceptual? Like you're recognizing that it's not a concept to learn and study. I might be using these words wrong. It's been a while since I've been in philosophy classes. You're learning that's like, is it contextual maybe? Whatever. It's not something in theory that you could study to get good at. It's something that you get better at by doing. There. Is that contextual learning versus conceptual? I don't know. Someone please feel free to correct me, educate me in the comments if you want. So this is something you're going to have to learn by doing. And it is something that you learn by like you can learn from people with stories. That's why I share stories and I like role play conversations for you because you can learn from this. But like, right, I can't be in your ear telling you what to say all the time. So some of it is gonna like you're like, oh, I fumbled. You're just gonna have to learn by doing. So just focus on all right, who cares? I got rejected again, but this time I was talking to the honey bunny for 5 minutes instead of 0 minutes. Oh, this time I was able to get her to go over there to eat a smoothie with me, like, oh, so just keep focusing on how you're growing, how you're getting better, because otherwise you'll be in anxiety and like not leave your apartment. In terms of outside influences are proud of you for recognizing that like this is the next area for you to grow in, and they want you to. They're like, I wouldn't say they're encouraging you as in good job, keep going. But they're like energetically encouraging you. They're energetically like, that is what he needs. They're like, it's just like it feels like a far distance proud of you. Okay, in terms of your hopes or fears, well, your hope is that this will open you up to like the more meaningful part of life, the richer part of life. It's kind of like before you may not have been able to understand fashion or art, but you're like, I hope to understand that, and then then you'll meet the right person who it's about the appreciation of the unknown of the art, that like 10 people can look at it and have a different emotional reaction. 10 people can look at it and it always invokes something nostalgic from their past. Like, so the art brings out a nostalgic memory from people, and everyone's story is different. Like, that's why I like art, or I like fashion, because it's like every day you get to put a costume on, you get to show up like a little more sexy, you get to show up a little bit more academic looking, you get to show up a little bit more professional looking. It's a fun way to like play with my personality. So like your hope is that pursuing this path of letting love in is that it's going to open you up to, like, I want to say, the more emotional, creative enjoyment side of life. In terms of your outcome for this month, it's like the keep putting effort in. So when it's the 3 of trees, right? 1 to 10, you're at 3. You're not at 5 halfway there. You're not at 6 or 7. You're not at 8 or 9. The finish line is in sight. You're at 3. 3 is definitely where you've been like, okay, this is worth the effort. This is worth the work. You're not going to see too many tangible benefits of it yet, though, right? Because you're at the 3. You're not 5 where you're like, all right, I can at least get girls to give me numbers. I'm still blowing the first dates, but I'm at least getting numbers now. So you're not like there yet, but you're like, hey, wait, the day that I was the happiest this week was the day when I bumped into an old friend at the gym and we worked out and we talked. That was the day that I was the happiest. Hey, this is worth the effort. Or even though she didn't give me her number, my day was still better having had a 10, 15, 20-minute conversation with her. So you're going to have this like, all right, this is worth it. I'm willing to enter the journey and take any tumbles along the way because it's going to be worth it. All right, Cancer, so you are essentially on the journey of allowing love in. Good job. If you want some help, I'll put the link to book a reading down below, and I also go live for free Monday through Thursday here on YouTube with free mini reads. I will coach you for free. I think that's the last announcement. All right, lots of love, Cancer. See y'all next time.